Hello and welcome to something a bit different on the channel. Today I'm doing a little talk about one of my favourite bits of Yo Kai Watch, and that of course is none other than the one, the only. Yeah, this is basically a little part of Yo Kai Watch starring Koma-san and his brother Komajiro. Actually, the way I literally see it as interrogating characters from the show for basically receiving them complaints. I don't know why it works so well, but you've got stuff like Gabignon, the bear one, and of course Ryobanyon. I'm sorry, F-form, whatever you're called now, I preferred your other version. But either way, the way it basically starts is, the first one is of course about Ryobanyon and the, basically Komajiro and Komajan are basically bollocking him for being too violent. Then it's of course you get the one part of the innuendo in the show. I mean, the image is about to come up, shows you and stuff like that. I say, I don't want to reveal too much, as I say, I definitely recommend going watching them for yourselves and stuff like that. I would have liked to show you more videos, but of course the copyright thing is ridiculous for this. You cannot show videos from the show. But that's their copyright, so I can't complain. So anyway, the first episode is Ryobanyon, as I showed. The second one stars the legendary yokai, who I can't remember much of, but basically he's complaining about the legendary yokais, and it does end up with quite a good conclusion. But by far the best episode, in my eyes personally, is the Gabignon episode. Basic scenario of the episode is the Gabignon's in the car, and he only ever says Gabignon, but then he actually reveals he can actually talk for a bit. So they have a conversation about him, and they're basically saying, look, you're scaring the kids, you need to tone it down. Then there's put it this way, there's a nice little twist at the end of it that I must admit made us jump quite a little bit. So anyway, review of the segments. To me, this is one of the best things of Komajan and Komajiro's ever done. I really like these, just cover the tone of them, because as I've always just imagined like the mafia hitman scenario, and they're gonna just like basically shiv them up at the end of it. I don't know why, but that's just the way it always comes across for me. There's many little shorts these guys are starring in. To me, it's always the best part of the show. It's actually better than Nate and Jabanyan and most of them, but it's not as good. I must admit, it's not as good as USA Yapion, or however you pronounce him, and the last whose name I forget. I must admit, I'm terrible with names in this show. One of the things is, like, Pokemon, you can look at them and identify them. Some of the yokai you cannot remember unless they're some of the main cast, so that's one of the things I must say is bad about that. But besides that, you can get a good laugh out of this segment. I wish I could show you more clips and stuff like that, but yet again, I had to keep this quite restricted. So anyway, just a little bit of watch on that. So I definitely recommend, if you Yokai Watch, just for these segments alone. As I say, if you can find them online or find them somewhere that, I definitely recommend watch them and see what you think of them. See if you think it's one of the best sections of the show or not. Say it's something a little bit different for the channel. If you liked what I did today, you know, the usual drill: like, share, subscribe, all that kind of crap. And I might do some more little review segments of Yokai Watch in the future. So thank you very much for watching, and peace out.